What is going on, guys? And today I'm going to be making my predictions for episode 5 that will be most likely releasing sometime by the end of this month, being May. So guys, before I start talking about my predictions for the next episode, if you do enjoy this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe as always if you are new. Let's get right into my prediction. So this video might be less than about 5 minutes because as I remember, there isn't too many storylines that they are going to be, finishing off in episode 5. So there isn't many things to talk about or make predictions about, but I will be making predictions about the things that we are going to be seeing in episode 5. So the first thing that I do want to talk about is the David storyline. Now, in episode 4, he was about to die, but as we all know, if you already watched the episode or did play the episode, David does not die. David was going after the people that was about to kill him, and then he does tell Gabe to come and help him. But then, depending on what you chose, Javier, you could make Gabe not go with him, because obviously then that would make, Gabe possibly kill somebody or get himself killed, because the whole scene was chaotic. For my storyline, I chose Gabe not to go because I don't want him to get hurt. So I do think something will be happening with that in episode 5. David could be getting mad at Javier, saying, "Oh, he's my son. Let him do what he wants," and all of that stuff. Possibly they could do something where Gabe has to choose between Javier or David, like who he wants to stay with. I am thinking that David will be dying in this episode 5, just because of the fact that they already teased that he was about to die in episode 4, but I do think that he will definitely be dying in episode 5. Just to give that factor that Gabe, his father's dead. That'll give a just a little touch on his character, because right now, he's like screwing a lot of things up. He got Javier shot or stabbed, whatever he chose in episode 4. He's just, making a lot of bad things happen. And to some people, he's annoying. But I do think that if his dad dies, that would, make him sad. But I do think that would make his character a little bit better. Over time. At the beginning, of course, it would be hard. But I think over time, if they do make season 4 and Gabe is still alive, then, that would make him, like, a little bit more tough. And then the second thing I want to talk about is the Gabe and Clementine. Now, as we all know, Kate revealed that, it's been obvious for a while that Gabe does have a crush on Clementine. Now, as we all know, if you are a loyal Walking Dead fan and, love Clementine as much as I do, we all want to see Clementine be in a relationship with someone, because all 3 seasons, Clementine has been single. As far as I can remember, I don't think there's been any boy that Clementine has had a crush on. If I'm mistaken, then, comment in the description what it was. But I don't remember any time where Clementine, was in a relationship or liked anyone else. So this is probably the first time that she might have a relationship. So I do think in episode 5, the Gabe will be manning up and telling Clementine that he does have feelings for her. Maybe she has the same. Something like that might happen. And also at the end of the episode, we were left off with Kate possibly dying or possibly living. So she did crash into the truck tank. I don't know what it's called. And we were just left off with Javier, yelling Kate, and we were all like left off with the idea that that she's dead because the truck exploded, even though like it wasn't burned or anything. But we were left off with the idea that she possibly just died right there. But I don't think she's dead. I think she's alive, because I don't think they'll just kill her off like that, that easy. So I do think that if they are going to be killing her, in episode 5 at the beginning, Javier will be going to her, and then she'll be on her last breath, and then they have like a little conversation, and then she dies. But I don't think they're gonna kill her off, just because of the fact that in episode 4, they just kissed, and then I don't think they would kill her right after, because that's just kind of messed up. But I don't think she's dying. I just think that she might just be injured, like she has multiple times before. And then I do think that they are gonna be telling David about Javier and Kate want to be in a relationship together. So I do think David will be getting mad about that. And then the final thing I want to talk about is the AJ storyline, which I have been kind of frustrated with this whole season, just because of the fact that in every episode they have given him about like less than 15 minutes of screen time. And I don't like how they've been doing that, because he was such a big thing towards the end of season 2, and then they left us off with the idea that season 3 it's gonna be all about AJ. It's gonna be crazy, but then like we have this Javier storyline, and Clementine's not even the lead. I do hope in this episode that Clementine will be getting back AJ, and then hopefully he gets at least an hour of screen time. Like, I do hope that they do get AJ as soon as possible, and then we could see him in present day and not in flashbacks. So guys, that has been my predictions for episode 5. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.